We live again. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Candyman TV in the building. Once again, y'all listen to the Candy Shop heard in 55 countries. We are live from my personal Facebook page, my Facebook like page, Candyman TV. Make sure you go like that. From YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, we're also being heard on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Radio Public, Podvine, Pocket Cast, Overcast, Castro, Podbean, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. I got my good friend here, Virgo Vonne Yeezy in the building. We had an episode before, but on my part, I don't know what happened to it. I think I didn't save it, and then it just, boom. But we're gonna make it up. We're gonna make it up for lost times though today. We not only got her back on the podcast, but we got the live show. So what's poppin', Virgo? What's good?
Well, I'm here in Florida, so they got that hurricane coming. I'm trying not to think about it, but that's all they talk about is the hurricane.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I forgot you was up in Florida too. But you gonna be all right though.
I'm in New York. I'm a little scared. This is a little new for me.
Man, it's all good though. I think it might be one of those scenarios where the government trying to scare folks. You feel me?
It
Hopefully
sounds like a
that's.
big conspiracy though, because every time they say that word and everybody got to go to the store, they got to get the economy rolling. They spending that money. Home Depot. I don't watch people buy like 50 bags of sand. I'm just sitting in the store like, wow.
I mean, it could be a conspiracy for them companies to get money. Now that you say it like that,
That would mean somebody has control over the weather. Do you really believe? Like, what if there was a button on a machine? Like, we need some money, just hit the button and.
I mean, harp is real. I mean, for those of y'all who don't know what harp is, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna just let you do your own research. HAARP. HAARP. Why don't y'all look that up? They got something going on. So are you said are you still in Florida right now?
Yeah, I'm in Jacksonville. I'm North Florida, so usually Jacksonville's not really in the hurricane. They usually tap up Tampa, Miami, Daytona, stuff like that. But the way that thing is looking to come, it looked like it's gonna zip across us. I mean, either way, we still gonna feel the wind, the rain, the power outages. We looking at least getting our power out, at least.
Well, shit. I hope at least if that's the only. I hope that's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep y'all in my prayers, man, for sure. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be all right though.
Hey, either way, I'm gonna find out this is my first hurricane. I mean, I hear what people say, but I'm a person that likes to read the energy. So when I'm outside, I just see panic. I just see just so much panic, and it's just like, wow, am I supposed to panic? I don't know.
I don't think you should. Like while everyone else is panicking, you should have like that Bruce Lee thing going. You know how he's always talk about being calm in the storm and all that.
I don't know.
But it's
But
hard.
anyway,
Like you in a situation where I ain't never been in that situation, so I kind of low key be like, oh shit,
right, like oh shit. I was like, okay, I got enough water, I got batteries and candles. Okay, I'm good on that. But am I supposed to do something else? I don't know.
man.
I
We
gotta
just
wait.
gotta we just gotta see, just gotta wait. But
It might
you
not be
know,
nothing. The way they
yeah,
talking, they making it seem like it's gonna be the end of the world.
man, that they is though because like all the news, social media posts, and websites, they've been talking about it for a minute too.
I don't get it, but whatever.
But what you been up to though? Like how's life been for the Virgo show?
I mean, it's all right. Since I left New York, I got my job. I've been dealing with all kind of discrimination. I mean, I just keep pushing forward. All kinds of stuff be happening, but you can't let that little foolishness get in. You just look like, wow, okay. When I got back home from vacation, my job, my boss man, he told me that, yeah, we replaced you and all kind of stuff like that. All kind of foolishness I've been dealing with. I'm suing and I guess. Yeah, whatever. But other than that, I've been just keeping my podcast busy. I've been just dealing with just trying to focus on the good. Like you can't let the bad affect you. You just keep pushing forward. Like I feel like I'm walking through the valley of shadow. You know, you just look to the side and go, okay, and just keep pushing forward. So I just keep my podcast positive. It's hard because when there's so many things that's negative about you, you just got to keep pushing forward and keep being positive, not to let the negativity affect you. I just be wondering, like, I don't judge, but I do wonder about a lot of things. I just be looking like, okay. So my podcast lately, I've been talking about healing what Black people. I know you're 54 countries, but I'm talking about, my podcast mostly, I'm talking about how Black people struggle with family problems that we've been having over the years. Grandma had the problem, uncle had the problem, we still dealing with the problem. And we, in this generation, like, okay, watch 3 generations of your family struggle with it. What are you and your cousins trying to do? Are y'all trying to make a change? So I'm trying to make a change in my family. So I figure if I start pushing it in my podcast, and other people, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback because other people have problems. I mean, this is, other people have problems with their family. Other people, I'll just talk about a certain situation and I'll get 5 and 10 emails telling me, yeah, you touched me. That was true. And I don't know these people. It's just common things. Maybe if we all try to talk about what the problem is, we could all try to heal each other. Once upon a time, people would sit in a circle. Your mama, they sit in a circle, smoke their cigarettes, talk about the problems, and they all try to, resonate a solution, try to come up with something. So that's just what I've been doing, just trying to come up with solutions. I mean, try not to focus on the problem, just come up with various solutions to what you could do to make your situation better. Can't dwell on the bad parts.
Yeah, that's you is right. You is right. Especially like it's crazy like how you brought up like back in the day, like a lot of families they used to actually sit up with each other and talk about these problems.
Talk
They
it
used to
through.
sit up and talk and spill the beans. But like now, it's just like families just seem so much more segregated and separated from each other. Especially like for example, like family reunions. Like family reunions used to be a regular thing, especially with Black people, because you know what I'm saying. Like it's all like back then, like because now we got more opportunities than we had like back then, especially ever since like protests and all that went crazy. But like that was the thing to bring all of us together for real. You know what I'm saying? And but like like you said, like just like now it's just like nobody talks about anything. It seems like people are either hiding something or people just don't want to, step up to the plate and be like, hey, we need to talk about this. And remember I was talking to I was talking to some family members and some friends, and like we was talking about like generational curses and certain things that need to be changed. And we always talk about like, yeah, like we need to be the ones who make that change because it's just like you seeing the mom go through it, the grandma go through it, the great grandma, the great great, and it's just like it's being passed down to each generation. It's just like who's gonna be the one to break that habit or break that cycle?
Right. They call them curses. I don't know. People say generational curses. I don't know if it's a curse or not because you could make this change. You could do the difference. Like I got family members. I'm trying to reach out to my cousins. We're trying to form a cousin group so we could try to get something together. It's hard. You got to be ready for failure because when you call them, it's just like a vacation trip. It's 10 people with it, but by the time it boils down to it, it's only 2 or 3, or it might just be you, and you still got to be ready to carry that whole family on your back. It's not easy for you to be the one to go, you know what, I'm going to make the change as the family member, the chosen one to decide, like, I'm going to make the change. You got to be ready to do it all by yourself because the problem is your family can't stick together. And when you be like, okay, family, we could get together, and you're like, okay, everybody, we're going to come together, and then y'all come together, and it'll be everybody at once. Like Thanksgiving, we having a conversation about what we're going to have for Christmas, but by Christmas, none of that stuff happened. And you got to be ready to carry that whole thing like family. And while that first time you did it on your own, you said all 10 of us was going to do it, but it took only you or maybe you and 2 other people. And then you still invite those same 10 people, and then you go, family, this would have been a lot better if everybody participated. Family,
Yep.
it took 3 of us to do this, but we could have been mighty if it was all of us. Nelson Mandela said we won single, but all together we mighty. Family. what we doing? You know, you got to be ready to take that fight. You got to be ready to heal your family. You got to be ready to fight them too, because they is caught up. They're like held down with the oppression or the darkness or whatever, however you want to see it. But they're held down with it, and you got to be ready to fight that, because you fighting the power, you fighting the pain. You got to be ready to fight that pain, and then you got to be ready to. You might need somebody on the side to help you heal from the pain you're gonna get from your family, just trying to help them, because most of the time, halfway through it, you go, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. And it's not, you shouldn't. It's worth holding. It's worth the pain that you got to take for the family. You might have to take one for the team, not just in the sports.
Yep, because it's crazy. Because I remember I talked to one of my good friends, Kashari. Shout out Kashari. Shout out to my friend Kashari. She's
You said
such
that good, y'all. Shout out to
a
Pound.
but like I remember she told me, we was talking this one day, and she said like sometimes it's hard for her to be the one to like bring up those hard to talk about subjects. And she went into a little bit more detail, but I remember I told her, I'm like, well, I feel like that it's your, like, because usually it's like the mom and the grandma, or like the uncle,
Yeah.
or somebody that's older. But I told her like she's most likely in the position where she has to step up and be that one to start bringing up those topics. Like, when everybody else is trying to when everybody else is basically trying to like back out of it, or certain things that need to be brought up that people try to ignore or act like don't exist, she's got to be that one. And I feel like I'm that person too. Like, I'm in, I got, I've lately my communication with my family's been pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm trying, I got a lot of stuff that I'm figuring out and I'm trying to do, so I can get to that point where I can bring like my family together. But like me personally, I'm not afraid to be that person to bring up certain things that we need to talk about, or bring certain things together. Some people have a fear of taking that lead because they either look at, oh, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or I don't want to, offend somebody. But certain things are going to offend people. But at the same time, as long as you come at people like respectively, and you don't try to insult them. Some people don't know how to handle that, but stuff needs to be talked about. Like families need to come together, and they need to have that, like how Jada Smith be having that table talk. Families need to be having that table talk. They
They
need to
ain't
be
ready
coming
for the
together.
conversation.
I'm telling
Bring
you,
liquor
like,
to the conversation. Y'all know y'all know who y'all are. Y'all family
mm,
need to bring what y'all need to the conversation. If you got the blunt smoking uncles, and bring the table, bring everything y'all need. Like, listen, I got everything y'all need right here. We got chicken, fish nugget, fish sticks, drinks, whatever you need to do. Y'all gotta get y'all circle together. You know who your people are. You gotta have everything they need just to have this conversation. People used to call it Thanksgiving, bring everything that they need. And that's when Thanksgiving, forget the holiday, the togetherness of it all. It's probably the greatest holiday ever for the togetherness of it all. Thanksgiving and Christmas, more so Thanksgiving. Christmas is a little bit more personal, but people, in my opinion, Black people, we need to have Thanksgiving more often, to come together, the dinner. It's the same idea of the family reunion, but we just need to come together every 2 months.
yeah,
Every
for
two
real
months,
though,
we need to recharge, reboot our love. Just
facts.
reboot the love.
Because it's just so crazy. Like for instance, I remember I was talking on the pod not too long ago about like when they were doing the protesting in my hometown. Like it was so many people from so many different hoods all together, bearing arms, walk, they blocking off traffic, all that. It's
And that's
like
different.
yeah, and it was I've seen some dogs out there. Like I was like, oh wait, he out here? They out
You
here
look,
too? What? They and there was no arguing, there was no fight. I mean, there's these kids that ended up almost trying to fight, but then they broke that shit up. They was like, nah, y'all
that's
not
not
about
what
to
we're
do
here
that
for.
here. Y'all need to, if y'all gonna do that, y'all need to leave. Y'all either need to leave or get over that. We didn't come here for that because that's what they want. They want us to be out here fighting. But like
They're
I
looking
seen
for an
like
opportunity to lock somebody up.
yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? And like we marched through, you know what I'm saying? They was marching through some hoods and nobody, it was just unity. You know what I'm saying? It was unity all together, all around. And I was just like, dang, like that is so powerful. But the sad part is I knew like next week y'all gonna be back to beefing, which is a sad part. Like we stuck together and did all that, like stopped all that traffic, did all that noise, made all that noise. But it's just like black people. It seems like black people only want to come together for certain things and not for the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's like they want to be. It's, a lot of black people want to be temporarily unified when it's convenient for them to be seen.
They
But
just
then
want it on
after
their
that, they
timeline.
want to. Yeah, they want to. Then they want to just like I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, this can't be
Excuse
what
me,
Martin had in mind.
man. If he was alive, man, did you? I know you watched the Boondocks.
I didn't. Don't tell nobody. Shh.
Oh, oh,
Don't take
nah.
my black card away either.
Look, I have no, I don't even got permission to do that. You know what I'm saying? But
I should
there's
have
this
just nodded my head like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
there was an episode where Martin Luther King came back from the dead,
Oh,
and he seen what was going on. I'm sorry, it was funny because
I'm
he
gonna look it
was
up.
like, you know how he said his I had a dream speech. He was like, you niggas are doing this and this and you
What?
niggas are doing. It was so funny, but it was so real because if he came back and he's seen a lot of this stuff that's going on, especially like with black people, that man, especially like man, he would have been like, man, I fought for all this for what? Like y'all, we got all now y'all in this y'all got all this opportunity from people like me who did a lot
A lot.
and who did the most,
The most.
and now you won't even take advantage of the freedom. Y'all still beefing and killing each other. Like me personally, every hood, every ghetto that is full of black people and minorities, that should be a black bourbon suburb. It should be a place where like people want to come to the hood because we can do businesses. There's so much talent in the hood. There's
They coming for the
everybody.
hood for business, all right.
Yeah, like there's so many, but like and now they're gentrifying. Now they're gentrifying a lot of neighborhoods because
Absolutely.
they gonna kick the black people. They gonna kick all the black people out,
They doing it
and
right here in Jacksonville.
they doing it. They doing it in Canton too. Crazy part on Shore, like because I mean Shore is probably the most dangerous neighborhood in. Well, I'm not gonna say probably. It is the most dangerous
It is
neighborhood
the
in
hood.
Canton, and like what they're doing is like because like the Hall of Fame is like the Hall of Fame for the NFL, they're basically making a Hall of Fame theme park. So Canton is gonna have tourists all year round when that comes up because
You
some
was
people are
talking
just
about that
gonna.
earlier this week.
Yep.
I seen it on one of your other shows.
Yep. It was
Yeah,
I was talking to my guy DC. My
yeah.
guy DC.
He said he had the basketball Hall of Fame at his place,
Yep.
and you
Yep.
said you had the football by you. I caught that.
Yep. Oh wait, no, that was somebody else. That was somebody
Either
else.
way, you recently talked about it.
Yeah.
Whoever it
Yep.
was,
Yep. You hit though. You hit.
I'm on you. I'm on you.
but but like they're definitely gonna gentrify Shore because I mean if Canton is gonna be a tourist city,
The city gonna
uh
raise its value, so they gotta
yeah,
rinse
that's
out
good.
whatever.
Yeah, they go. That's good. The Hall of Fame is gonna bring millions to Canton. Millions. That's why.
That's the
That's one of the
plan.
reasons why they got rid of one of the high school, Timken High School, because Timken was just gonna be a burden to their finances. And McKinley is the main school in
Wait, they got rid of
Canton.
the high school?
Oh yeah, they got rid of. They made the Timken building, McKinley's freshman academy, but down the line, that's most likely just gonna be the new McKinley. I'm not sure exactly how everything's going, but the old McKinley, they're gonna get rid of that. The dude Tom Benson been buying people's houses
They took
for
the land.
years.
It's the land they want.
Oh yeah, the land because that land because here's the Hall of Fame. You see the Hall of Fame to like just say if you're facing it like face to face, the Hall of Fame is right here in the front. On the side is the Hall of Fame stadium. On the other side, on the side by the stadium is the high school, and by the side by the high school is where all those houses are. They're tearing all that down to build the Hall of Fame village. They're so serious. Like Canton had a D League team for the NBA, the Canton Charge, but they ended up moving into Cleveland. They're trying to bring the Canton Charge back to Canton.
Wow.
Like yeah, like this because it's gonna bring in more revenue, more money, and they tearing down short. Like they had a I know a couple people caught a RICO case, and they took them out. Like they was like nah, because they getting prepared and they tearing down trap houses, all type of stuff because I mean for one they're trying to stop the crime, but at the same time, for two, it's gentrification. But if black people could come together and unify, they would have never had they wouldn't have to do that. But that's part of the agenda. So you know a lot of niggas is taking other niggas out. So that the police will be like, oh, we're looking for a killer. Oh, the killer got killed by another killer. Okay, he's out of
Hero.
our way.
Hero.
Yeah,
Kill a nigga, he a hero.
it makes their job a lot easier because they don't got to put their lives on the line because they're like, okay, he's gonna take him out. We just gotta wait,
Just wait it out.
just wait it out, and it's crazy. Like, but man, that is right though. Like how you said, like every 2 months, families need to come together. That's so true.
We need to get us a black people calendar. We're gonna build it. After Christmas, we should come together for Valentine's Day. We call it the love party. Everybody get together for love. After that, I think it's Easter should come after that. Easter. Everybody get together for Easter. After that, I guess we do a little. I guess we skip Easter. We could not 4th of July. No. We're gonna do something in June.
Juneteenth, like the
Right.
Juneteenth parties need to be
June.
popping. Every year,
June.
the Juneteenth need to be popping. Like
Then we
Juneteenth
skip
should.
July. Then we do a back to school party in August. But
Yep.
let's talk about the Juneteenth party. We could get the Juneteenth party, but I want to talk about Kwanzaa. We black people need to figure Kwanzaa out. Every year we complain about Christmas, but we be like, we need to do better than Christmas, but we don't consider Kwanzaa.
Yeah, see, I need to do my research more on
I don't know
Kwanzaa.
what it is.
I was never taught anything about Kwanzaa. Honestly.
I don't know what it is either. I know it involves some candles.
Yeah, that's about it. Like I remember, like I knew some black people who do celebrate Kwanzaa, but they never like got into detail too much. But we gonna find out.
All my black people who know what Kwanzaa is, they need to get it going. Like, hey, we're gonna have Kwanzaa this year. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the Christmas money. We know we're gonna get that money, we're gonna get that holiday money, but we're not gonna spend that holiday money. We're gonna hold the money. If we held the money, what? If we held the money, oh, we could shut it down. All we gotta do is skip Christmas. We shut it down.
Oh yeah,
all day. Just don't spend the money.
Yep, and especially like with Juneteenth, black people turn up for July 4th every year.
Red, white, and blue.
When it comes to Juneteenth, though, I never seen like I know some people who have been to like Juneteenth parties and they was cracking, but I've never personally been. Not only I've never been to a Juneteenth party, but I've never seen one like that was shaking. Like Juneteenth parties, like I don't know why people don't celebrate Juneteenth. Like they made it like a holiday officially. Like didn't they do it like last year, 2 years ago, or something like that?
2020. I remember the day they made Juneteenth the holiday. I was at work that day. I looked across the thing. It said Happy Juneteenth. I remember saying to myself, like, I'm gonna remember this day.
Yep, 2020.
I'm gonna be able to tell my grandkids. One day they gave a fuck. Just one day they decided, you know what? We're just gonna give them a holiday. We get them that, and Martin Luther King. They should be good with that.
I feel like on Juneteenth, all black people should be getting paid PTO. If you got a job, you can't show up.
So we gonna stay home.
Yeah, we need PTO. We need that PTO.
Compare to others.
Yeah, give me that little bonus money. Yeah, holiday pay, PTO and PTO, because that is a holiday. Give us our little holiday pay and give us our little PTO. Y'all still owe us reparations that y'all didn't want to give it to us
We ain't
anyway.
getting no They ain't giving us nothing. If we don't take it, we ain't getting it.
Obama could have did it, but
Obama
never,
could do nothing.
you
Man,
know.
listen.
Shout out
They
to
luck.
Laura. Hi, Laura. How you doing?
Hey Laura, how you doing? He Obama, he couldn't do but so much. They lucky let him read the books, read the history. That right there, he probably was stuck in that room for a few minutes looking in that book because them books show the truth, written in pencil. He was probably in that room stuck for a long time, like,
And you see all them gray hairs he got.
That's reading them books, reading the truth. Like, that's why Obama, every time you see him, he just sitting there looking like, can't say nothing.
Man, I mean, he did. He did. You know, the Jews got reparation from the Holocaust.
They did. When I tell people that, they be like, no, they didn't. Yes, they did.
Yeah,
yes,
they
they
sure
did. Germany is still paying them and their grandkids and descendants. I know somebody whose people come from the Holocaust. Oh, their grandma nice. Grandma is nice. Talk about if you need something to ask grandma, she got it.
Shoot, this is my grandma too. Let me get her now. Hey, grandma, I just need a couple things now.
Them grandmas is nice. They getting checks.
Man, we need. I mean, one day, shoot, like Laura said, we do need that reparation. One day, we probably it's gonna be a minute because they are pushing towards the reparation, but you know they're gonna take their time. You know
I
they're
didn't find out. I want to know what are they going to use for these reparations? What they going to do? Just pick up all the Browns and be like, all right, he was on a Brown plantation, so we just going to pay all the Browns. How they going to do it?
I don't know, but all I know is they write a nigga check. I'm gonna use that money wisely. let me find out. They're gonna be like, oh, but then again, I don't know. I mean, not to be funny, but I don't know if I'm all the way black because I recently found out I could be a Native American.
You got a little, you know what?
My no facial hair. My facial hair don't grow. It grow from my hair. And I remember this one. I remember I met somebody a couple years ago. She was like Native American. She told me, she was like, "Hey, are you Indian or Native American?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just black." She was like, "Nah, I think you might be because your cheekbones, this and that."
When I look at you, you greatly resemble one of them chiefs. Like, take the dreads apart. Just imagine the little lines on you. Yeah, you know. I see you.
Man, if I am though, shoot, I might be related to Kyrie Irving. You know, he found his humble beginnings. At this point, it don't even matter with all this money they just gave out. Yeah, true. You know, but I mean, the government, they need to write more checks. They need to write a nigga check. Y'all want to put all this money in these trillions of dollars in this war? Give me about
the moon and stuff, right?
Give me 50 bands. I'll pay y'all back. Come on now, just give me 50
you ain't
bands.
get a PPP loan like everybody else.
Man, I tried. I tried. I was just talking about this yesterday on my girl Kyla. I tried to get. At first, I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." When I seen all this money people was getting, I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yo, I know people got bands, and I missed the bus. Bus.
If only, man. I just and I tell people all the time, like if they would have been like, "Oh yeah, the IRS is coming after you," all right, bet my businesses would have been up.
You'd have flipped the money, and you'd have had the money to give back.
Yeah, I would have flipped all that money before they even caught me, and I would have been like, "Oh, you know what? Here, take it. Here you go.
You know what? Here go your little coins. I'm sorry. Here you go."
Yeah, some people did get millions. I know some. Well, I don't know somebody. I don't know this person personally, but I know somebody who's getting sued because they had like PPP loans in like 20 different people's names. They got the IRS for like, I think it was like 500,000, but they got caught. So you know, like
like these regular people, like people, you know, just like regular people,
I wish you use my idea. I would let you just cut me in a little something.
Is that why everybody had a Versace bathrobe?
Man, Versace bathrobe, Versace, Gucci, everything.
Did you see everybody in the Versace bathrobe with the hoodie?
See, I ain't see that. I see all of it. I know some people. I know some people. I know who got as soon as they got the PPP loan, they Lord, they did go broke. I know some people they got bought brand new trucks, bought brand new cars,
To go
bought
where?
back home. They like as soon as they got that PPP loan. Oh yeah, just got this new truck, got this new. Nigga, you could have put that in a business. Man, I would. I'm telling you, if I would have got the PPP loan,
Matter of fact,
this
leave the country. United States gonna be like, I got $500,000. Please, me, I go Jamaica. Uh.
I I would have put oh my goodness. I can only imagine how up I would be right now. Like I'd be giving out money. I would I'd go to a grocery store and I'd be like, you know what, everybody, I'm paying for everybody groceries. Get whatever you want. I don't care how much it costs. I'll go, I'm gonna look out for our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shout out to the white people who aren't racist and that actually look out for it. Shout out to y'all. We really, really appreciate y'all for real. Those of y'all who stood on the line with us, you know what I'm saying? We salute. Y'all could teach some people that don't like us a lot. So y'all could teach them a couple things. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the jobs who shout out to the white bosses who got racist bosses but hired a nigga anyway. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
Man,
hired a
PPP
nigga
loan, man.
anyway.
Like Biden, if you watching, please write me another check. I know Trump started, but if you really want me to start liking you, my next stimulus check, if you just give me like 20 bands, or even just a loan. Give a nigga a loan.
20
Give me a
bands.
loan. I will pay it back on time monthly. You can put the interest rate up at 150% for all I care.
Yeah,
I'll pay it back.
look,
Well, don't do it
20 bands.
150. I
Biden
mean,
ain't cutting no check for 20 bands, bro. You got to be high. You think Biden cutting out 20 bands?
just do it for me. You know what I
You
mean?
know what? Tell him you Indian. Tell him you Indian. Pull
Man,
that Indian out. Now is the
if
time. Tell him you Indian and you need it for your reservation.
if somebody knows how I can find out if I'm Indian or not, please let me know. Because if I'm Indian,
You ain't got to
you
pay
know,
taxes no more. Tell him you a
everybody,
Moor. Prove it. If you can
everybody
prove
up.
it, you ain't got to pay no taxes. It's your land.
Man,
Real,
y'all
real,
owe me.
real Indians who could prove it. They don't pay no taxes. This land is their land. They pays nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I really do want to find out if I am though. Like I really like real talk.
It'd
I
be
just
an
gotta
investment if you really are. If you got some of that in you, what? Get one of the chiefs,
ancestry.com.
ancestry. Get one of the chiefs to look to anoint you. You in
Man,
there?
if they do, whatever my nickname is, that's what's gonna be from now on. Y'all gonna see me. Wait till Indigenous Peoples Day too. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Yeah, but real talk though, I do want to find out like if I am, because some people do be telling me that, and I'll be like, I don't see how, like, but I've never been around like a lot of Native American people for real, so they know, it's just like black people. We know stuff about black people that a lot of white people don't know about because they don't really be around black people. Like I had a friend today, like when he was younger, like he had a dark, like he told me he was like when I was younger in elementary school, I had a substitute teacher and she was like really, really, really dark. And he was kind of shocked because like he never seen like a really dark skinned black person before. You know what I'm saying? But he was young, you know what I'm saying? He grew up on the, countryside, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, he's like, yeah, bro, I was kind of shocked because like I really never, you know, I really never seen that. And I told him, I'm like, well, I mean, it ain't no shock to me because black people. I've seen the blackest of the black. You know what I'm saying? We just seen all type of shades. I don't even. I've even seen albino black people. Like some people don't think albinos can be black, but there's
And they
definitely.
have freckles too.
Yep.
They have light freckles on their face. They look like bleach got splashed on them.
Yep.
They usually got like blue eyes and gray eyes, maybe one blue, one gray.
Yep. Because I remember I seen this. I used to go to these little church councils, and I seen this guy. I think he played an instrument. I'm not sure, but like I remember I thought he was white. You know what I'm saying? But I was younger though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, because it was mostly black people. But I seen him, and I was like, oh, white dude. Okay, he seemed like he was a cool person. But somebody told me like one day they was like, nah, like he's black. He's just albino. I was like, really? It was like, yeah, like he one of us. And I was like, oh, I mean, he had dreads, everything. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, we need to definitely step it up. Black people, we need to step it up on these black holidays. On Juneteenth, we need to be going crazy.
Right.
Black History Month, we need to be going crazy. July 4th,
Get that
stop buying the
overtime.
fire.
Get that overtime.
Get that overtime. Quit buying the fireworks.
Get that over. Yo, the money they spend on fireworks. The money they spend on fireworks here in Florida, the average house is pushing out $100 there in competition. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, I
Man,
can't do it.
have you seen Eartha Kitt? No, I haven't. Let me look her up real quick on this Google real fast.
What she look like? Nah, you got me looking. Let me look too.
Yeah, we about to look her up.
I'm about to look too. I want to know.
Eartha. Very dark. Hold on. I think ain't she from Africa? Oh no, I don't think so. She looked like she was. She said, oh, okay. Oh no, cause I seen her before, but I just I didn't know she was, she got blonde hair, everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lady from Star Trek. Okay, yep. Okay. See, I remember there was another celebrity. I forgot what her name was, but she was from Africa, but she like skin was pale. Like skin was pale as ever, and she had like blonde hair. She had all like white girl features, but she was literally from Africa. Like I was like, dang, like I didn't even know. But black people, they come in all type of shades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Black people do come in all kinds of shades. We're not all just black. We're not all light skinned. The light skin, there's light skinned ones, but there's some black, blue, black. I got a friend, his name is Smurf. I said, why do they call you that? He said, because I'm so black, I'm blue. He
Man,
that
I
black.
I remember my social studies teacher, Mr. Muhammad, back in the day. Oh, shout out to Mr. Muhammad. I still want you as a guest on the podcast show, just in case you're watching. Just in case you're watching. But he said he saw, because he got a woman or whatever. So he said he saw this woman. He went to Africa one day, and he said he saw this woman. He saw this one African lady. She was so black. She was purple, but she was so fine.
I
He
can
had to stay away.
imagine you just entranced by her color. You just kept staring at her like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
and he
you
was like,
got it.
"Oh, I can't be around her because that's
He
gonna get
wanna
me."
he wanna lick her arm. He wanna know if
Woo!
she tastes like chocolate.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Sound like diabetes.
Hey, but then that's crazy. I do need to. I do want to go to Africa one day though.
Oh yeah.
Hey, gotta.
Africa's going to be on the rise soon. I mean, Africa's going to have their chance. They're going to come. I mean, China was running money sometime, at a point in time. United States was running money at some point in time. Africa's going to have their chance to run money. I was watching something. I can't remember where it was from, but Africa's going to get their chance to rise. They're going to be the financial. They're going to get their chance. They always was the most powerful with finances. That's why they stole from them. That's why they took the gold. They always had it. So at some point in time, they're gonna get to reap their own benefits.
No cap.
Africa's gonna be on the rise one day. I gotta get there because at some point in time, it's
Did
gonna be the palace that it really is, and we're not even gonna be able to afford to go there.
Akon is building a city that's gonna be just like what basically like Wakanda off of Marvel in Africa. He said like I remember like he was talking about it, and it's basically it's gonna be way easy to get a job, way easy to get a career. Like he's talking about like basically the Black Jetsons. Cause you ever seen the Jetsons? There's no niggas on the Jetsons now. There was no
It
niggas.
wasn't. It wasn't.
He
I didn't even
he
think about it like that.
Yeah, like I used to watch that show all the time, and I never thought about it till I got older. I'm like, wait a minute, there was no black folks in the Jetsons, and basically, Akon is trying to make a city like that, but majority African and black people. Like Laura seen too, yeah. Just and a random topic, just to get off subject real quick, like you know how like the Flintstones, right? They didn't have no black people because black people wasn't no cavemen. They was kings and queens, but they ain't make no cartoons about them. But we're gonna talk about that another day. We'll talk about another day. You know, another day, another dollar.
Oh, we could
But
definitely get back to that. I got some beliefs on my black people. I love my black people. They just terrible and petty and need to get over themselves. But I still love them.
we still love y'all. We still
I
love y'all.
still
Some of
love
y'all need
them.
to quit acting up.
Wakanda forever. Not just the Wakanda, the hands. Love each
Yeah,
other. You see the hands? Love each other. I
love,
love my black
not
love.
strangle, love, not strangle, love.
Stop getting nuck if you buck, my people.
Man, but real talk though, when Akon built his city though, I'm definitely gonna check that out. And if it's better lifestyle for me to live, I will leave the United States.
Not you already
And
gonna be there. That's when you decide. You're gonna be there and you're gonna decide right then and there. Ain't no leave the United States. You're gonna decide right then and there. This is it for me. What
yeah,
I left there does not matter. It does not
exactly.
matter because you're gonna bring your laptop and your podcast stuff with you.
You gonna
You
be
forget the TV, forget you ain't gonna worry about your apartment, your bed, none of that. None of
man,
that. You
especially
ain't gonna
because
want it.
Akon been putting all that electricity everywhere. He been
Solar
really
panels now, solar panels, baby.
he been
Solar electricity. We don't need you no more.
man. Why Akon? If you watching,
All we got to do is figure out how to get the satellite so we can get the solar Wi-Fi, and we good.
we gonna be all right. That's
I'm
why
just
I'm
sitting right
telling you.
next to you. Call me. I'm getting on the plane with you.
Man, what? Look, I'm serious. I told one of my people too. Like we was talking about that. I was like, bro, like if Akon make a city like that and it's beneficial like that, I'm out. I don't care. Like family might be like, oh well, what about this? What about that? What about if I wherever I'm gonna be more successful in life and more happy financially, emotionally, and what's better for my whole spirit for real, I'm gonna do what's best for me. If y'all want to stay in the United States, I get it. Maybe some of y'all, some people don't like to travel. Some people are comfortable where they at. That's
They are.
cool. I'll come visit you. I'll come visit you. You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
back.
Yeah, I'll be back, but just know I ain't gonna stay too long. You know, I might visit. You know, but I mean, if Akon make me a millionaire, billionaire type, if I end up being, you never know. I might be the real Black Panther, but I'm not dreads though.
Hey,
You
you
might
know,
see me in the costume.
we need one with dreads, because it's part of the situation. That's how our hair was, the different kinds of styles and stuff like that. We need somebody to represent that. So welcome.
Man, I'll be that trillionaire because Black Panther. Like I don't know if you know too much about comics, but like Batman, he's a billionaire, but Black Panther is a trillionaire.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
he's a trillionaire. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, but Wakanda's in Africa, like the motherland. So everything. Everything come from Africa at the end of the day. So that's where civilization first started. You know what I'm saying? So, billionaire Bruce, okay, that's cute. You got a couple billion, so that's cute. I got trillions, nigga. Trillions. Wakanda.
Forever.
Good,
Look at
man. I'm
you.
telling you.
You ready to go?
Akon, if Akon can help me build a legacy that can bring like wealth to every generation from now to thousands of years after I'm dead, I'm down. I'll leave the U.S. I respect, no disrespect to the U.S., no disrespect to like veterans and all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I respect y'all. Y'all, for one, y'all don't get paid enough, but that's a whole
No,
nother story. You know, that's a whole nother story. But y'all don't get paid enough. Y'all don't get the respect y'all really, really deserve, or the help at a lot of points. But like I said, we can save that talk for another day. But you know, I will leave the U.S. to go. So like for instance, like at least for me, like for women, it wouldn't be as beneficial unless you actually got a man that really loves you or a person that really loves you. But like Saudi Arabia, the cost of living is low. The earning potential of money is high.
oh,
But it's just like a lot of rules aren't fair to women. You know what I'm
it's
saying? So
I was gonna say, as soon as you said Saudi Arabia, the voice in my head was like, whoa.
yeah, like
Um,
me personally, it'd be okay. But like certain things like out there, you can't even. It's weird. Like part like the rules, like some rules out there, like you can't even be like intimate with your like. Just say if me and my wife was out in public, we can't be too intimate because that's against the law.
she got to
Like
walk behind you.
yeah, like nah, I'm trying to be
She
like,
got to
baby,
be covered. Y'all got to
yeah,
follow the laws of the land. That is crazy. And
yeah,
I'm not allowed there.
yeah,
That's not even a place that I'm even considering.
man, that's the only thing.
If I went to Saudi
I would
Arabia, I
go
would
there.
respect them.
I would
I said,
go there to make money, but
oh
as
yeah,
of living there,
your life would be different from my life.
yeah, especially like just it'd be totally different. But like
Your
I
life would be
wouldn't want
different
to
from my
like
life. I would be an unmarried. If I went to Saudi Arabia, I would cover. I would absolutely. I would respect their laws, their lands, and they rules. I would absolutely cover. I would before I get there, I would learn what I'm supposed to do, and I would follow absolutely all of their rules. I wouldn't look at anybody. I would just walk with my, I guess, bumping the walls. I don't know. I wouldn't. I would just follow whatever rules they had and stuff like that because that land isn't made for the woman. It's made for the man. I mean, that's the
yeah,
way. But that's the way that their religion is built. The place is built on religion.
yeah, I
So
know,
unless that's your religion, that's not what you want to do. Now, if you was an American man there making money, they would respect you for your skill because that's why you're there or
yeah.
whatever. That's all. They will
But
respect you for your skill.
I wouldn't. I just I would like you know what I'm saying. Especially like if I had like a woman with me though, I would want to show her affection like in public. Like I mean, especially like if she's that ROD, like she's that wife, like this is the woman I know I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna want to show her off. I can't just what? I
It
can't
might
show
be
baby off.
they
What?
might be saying things like you shouldn't be with this woman out of wedlock, all kind of stuff. What if their rule was, y'all not together, so they got different rules and stuff over there. It's just so crazy the
Yeah,
rules that they have in other places. That's why everybody talks about vacation spots. My friends like, you want to go to Dubai, and I'm like, no,
yeah.
not
I would
me.
want to go there to make a little money and then just skedaddle. Because I mean, American black man is they gonna see like okay, he in here making money, he doing his thing, but that stereotype is always gonna be in the back of their head because they gonna wait for me to screw up. They're gonna wait for that one time for me to go gadget ghetto so they can take my ass to jail, lock me
What?
up like Brittany Griner. They just gonna wait. They gonna wait. They as
Poor
soon as
Brittany.
yeah, free Brit.
Free
I
Brittany.
believe. Look, I believe.
You know why Brittany's locked up.
I believe she was framed. She been playing basketball out there for that long. She know the rules.
They
That
say
little cart, that
you
little
ain't
cart,
going nowhere.
man. They holding her hostage for real. Like there's no like there's man. Yes, I said go gadget. Remember go get what was that go gadget? But yeah, like dog she I was talking about this with my boy T Wells. He was like, bro, I think she was framed because it doesn't make sense. Like, how you been playing out there for years, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Plus, like, she on top of that, she's a woman. She's an American woman, American black woman overseas. She gotta be on her P's and Q's 24/7, especially in her professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Like Inspector Gadget, my bad, that's what his name. But anyways, she had to be on her P's and Q's. She had to be frank, especially with that little bit of cart that she had in her suitcase. Somebody had to slip that in there, dog. Somebody had to. There's no way. I can't believe that, bro. Yep. Example. Yep. Prison. She's a prisoner. You know what I'm saying? Like, real
Of
talk
war.
though.
They got
If
her locked up of war.
if Trump was in office though, he would have been had her out a long time ago.
You think so? Just just
Oh
just for the
yeah, yeah.
just for the show.
All Trump got to do is write that check. All Trump got to do is he's a billionaire. He's gonna be like, look. Let's just make a deal. Let's make a deal. We're gonna
Everything is
talk it.
negotiable.
Yeah, he's a businessman. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, what kind of business can we do to get this transaction? He freeing all these rappers. He freeing all these you know what I'm saying? Like Trump would have been had her. She would have been back in the US. She wouldn't have missed the playoffs. Let's just say that. She wouldn't have missed the playoffs. She
And it would have been God bless
ESPN
America.
man for sure. Free Brittany Griner, man. Free Brittany Griner.
Yep.
Man, that's wow. But yeah, what's up with Virgo though, man? How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty groovy, to be honest. I've been minding my business while you talk on the low in the corner.
Man, groovy like Scooby Dooby, huh?
Yeah, I've been just here coasting, doing the most. In this isn't juice in my cup.
Ha! What you sipping? What you sipping on?
um, something decent, nothing major.
Little something, little something. Man,
Every time I just keep feeling my mouth dry, like this is some dry stuff right here. It's one of them things that when you drink it, it's got a tang to it when you drink it, when you first drink it, but then your body just be real loose. So I'm real calm on the inside, like yeah.
ah,
And you talking about Brittany, and I'm just seeing it in the airport in my head. I could just see them stopping her, like, hey, where are you going?
man. I know.
Brain just
They
kind of
trying
just zone off, and you just in it in your head, like, yeah. And then you said, "What's up with you?" I came back like, "Oh, wait, you was talking to me?"
to. Yeah, I heard Dennis Rodman said he about to go out there and
He
try
ain't
to
going
get her
nowhere. He
back.
mentioned it, and then that conversation was over. Like he mentioned it in the morning for breakfast, but by dinner it was over. It was
Man,
over by dinner.
I believe though Dennis Rodman could do something though. Dennis could do something. Cause what was that one president he was cool with? The president of
Uh,
China?
Somebody liked him. People liked him. I
Yeah,
like.
like
I think Dennis Rodman. He was a good bull. He was a statement maker. Like he was one of the most after Jordan. Dennis Rodman, in my opinion, was most popular. I was a Bulls fan back then, and I liked Rodman. He was the one. He was the one for
yeah,
me. I liked the sneakers. I liked Rodman. He just didn't care. He didn't give a fuck.
yeah,
If I don't give, he was he was the beginning, the founder of I don't give a fuck. He did not care in his clothes and nothing. He not his hairdo. And everybody was like, I wonder what he gonna do now. He was like a fashion model.
yeah. He was something else. Like
His sneakers
yeah, he
was
was.
fire. That red with the black one with the red that came with the yellow laces. Those was the what fire. All the sneakerheads like yeah, those were the ones. When he did his hair with the circles with his blonde
With
hair, he had the
different.
black swirls in it.
Oh, he was going crazy on
And then
that
and
one.
then he went lime green with the pink.
Yep.
Everybody's looking like what? Half of the people say, "What the hell?" I'm like, fire. He didn't care.
Yeah, he had that drip for real. I remember I was watching that documentary. Like he did come from the Pistons too, but I remember that documentary that the about Jordan the Last Dance. They said that he was a wild man. He would go out and be partying all weekend in Vegas, and then he would be drunk, hungover, whatever. But as soon as he got to practice, it's
He was
like he was
on.
juiced up and ready to go. There have been times where he partied all week and he didn't go to practice all week. He coming to practice, they running laps. He the fastest one running. He the one he finishing the dude. He doing everything faster than everybody else. Everybody else been practicing all week. This dude been partying like I don't know how he did it, but hey,
Adrenaline.
man,
Adrenaline. Adrenaline is something serious. It's like liquid cocaine. You get that adrenaline in your system, you ready to go. I have been dead tired. Come home from work, like, yeah, I'm going home, I'm getting home, I'm gonna smash, I'm gonna do a little something. Walked in the door tired, like dying, like, baby, like, nah, we never mind. We ain't gotta do nothing. I know you tired. Nah. Adrenaline. That adrenaline kick in. You good to go. You forget you was tired. That adrenaline, he come like, all right, I'm ready.
man, especially like, oh man, like me being a single man. I just be just say I work out. Sometimes I would work out in the morning, go to work for 8 9 hours, come home, do what I got to do. It's the weekend. I'm trying to see a couple girlies or whatnot, or I'm single, so I'm like, you know what, or there's a function that's going on where all the single ladies,
Oh, you
all
at one of them
the
functions.
ladies. Oh yeah, and especially if I got something fresh to put on, I'm like, I worked all day and I gotta go to work tomorrow. That adrenaline, like you said, sometimes I'll be like, I'm cool, I'm not gonna go out. Somebody call me, hey bro, you going? Oh, such and such gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there, or such and such. Oh, come on, or they convince me to go. And they'll be like, man, we'll pick you up. We'll come get you and we'll drop you back off. Dang, you
Like,
don't
damn,
give me
y'all making it hard to say no.
man, shoot. Might have a couple, back in my drinking days, they might have a couple over there. They might be like, come on, smoke some, come sip on something on us. I don't gotta go in. I mean, I'm not the type to be like that type of nigga to be like, oh, I'm just gonna hog everybody, or drink and smoke off other people. But if you offer and it's been a long day, I mean, you offered to pick me up. I'm probably not gonna stop you. Like, man, that
It's hard to
adrenaline.
turn it down once they say they coming to pick you up. You're like, damn, all
Yeah,
right.
it's hard, especially if you're gonna have a good time. Especially when it's gonna be a good time, and
Once you get there, it's like, all right, I'm glad I came out. All right, cool. You just gotta get over the hump, like, because lazy is just so accessible. Because lazy is just so accessible. You come in, you look over, you think, you know what? I could go lay down, or I could go sit down, or I could go chill. Lazy, it just be when you come home, lazy be sitting there waiting for you, like, hey, what's up? You want to come chill with me? And
man, or to somebody, or that one person be like, hey, oh, I thought you wanted to hang, they basically sweet talk you into coming over and hanging out, and you don't even feel like it, but you've been wanting to see this person. They're like, oh, especially like if somebody cook, like, oh yeah, I cooked, and they know how to cook, you already know I'm
oh,
hungry.
if there's food involved, for sure.
It's over with. It's
Now you
over.
like, they like you coming over, you like, they like I cooked that so and so. You like with the
But
with the biscuits.
with the biscuits, they're like, oh yeah, and they got that dessert, especially like
Then they
now.
come with the. That's when they got your attention. Yeah, like you said, the dessert too. You like,
The dessert. Oh, don't play with me now. Now see if I like that. Me personally, I love pie, but I love
what kind of pie you like?
specifically
What's your favorite pie?
sweet potato. Sweet potato pie. If somebody ever be like, if I got a crush on somebody and I'm tired all day, they talk about, oh, I cooked dinner, this, and that, da, da. Oh, and they made your favorite sweet potato pie. I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Or if you coming over here,
But
hey,
sweet potato pie is so distinct. So you get pie all year long? Because I know some pie makers, but they only make it for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. That's it.
I know, but that's the best time. Like, but
But
I
do you
love
get pie
that.
all year long?
I can. I can. I wish I could. I need to learn how to make my own pie so that way I can make
That's
it
how you need
all
to
year
judge it.
long.
Like, You gotta tell a girl like, listen, I'm judging girls based on pie. I like pie that's only available during the holiday, and if you love me,
You gonna
I
make
could
the
get a sweet
holiday.
potato pie for the 4th of July. How
Man.
about that?
Real quick, Virgo. We about to be out of time on the anchor. We about to do a part two. We'll be back after these commercial breaks. I have to
Okay.
stop. I don't have to stop on the anchor. They do the little 60 minutes. So let me do the
Oh, we got a
Virgo
commercial break.
part one. Yeah, for the pod, but on the pod on the live video. Sorry, I stuttered everybody. We still going in. So I'm gonna just put
Anchor
Virgo.
put you out after an hour. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, but I can start re-recording. They just don't let you do like hour segments. And we back on the candy shop. Y'all listening in 55 countries. We got Virgo from the Virgo Show. We live on my personal Facebook page, my Facebook like page, Candyman TV, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. And you're also being heard on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Radio Public, Podvine, Pocket Cast, Overcast, Castro, Podbean, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. We are back and we are talking about sweet potato pie because sweet potato pie to me is it's so good. Swinty
Sweet,
pie,
sweet
Swinty pie
potato
have the
pie
swinty.
is like your grandma's love. Sweet
It's
potato
just
pie for you is equivalent to love. Sweet
it
potato pie
is.
means love. So
It
if
is.
you love me, you would make me sweet potato pies. And no matter what time of year it is, I should be able to get a sweet potato pie. Put
If
that in
you
your
make
life.
if somebody just makes rent, I remember when I worked at T-Mobile. This lady, she came in, she made this sweet potato pie like she was a chef or whatever, but like she made this sweet potato pie, and I was like, I left work because I was waiting on her at first, but then it's time for me to go, so I was like, all right, she'll be back. I think it was I forgot who called. He was like, oh bro, she brought the pie. I was like, what? I got back in that whip so fast. Wind drove. It was like a little 10-minute drive. I already drove like 15 minutes. I was at home for like five, literally like probably 5-10 minutes. Got that pie. That pie was so slapping. Jonathan Swint got there in can. Yeah, Swinty pie. I never had a Swinty pie in can. I might have to try it out. Is it better than the sweet potato though? I know a lot of people now. See, I know a lot of people in
Swinty
Missouri.
pie. I gotta look that up. What is a swinty pie?
I need to get hip, but I know in Missouri or Missouri. Some people hate Missouri, but I think Missouri is a funny way to say Missouri, so I say Missouri. A lot of people here they make pumpkin pie. Now, pumpkin pie ain't that bad depending on who makes it, but
I
Springfield, y'all need to make some sweet potato pie. Y'all need to learn how to make sweet potato pie for the holidays, for the culture. So pumpkin pie, I'm not against you. I'm not against the pumpkin. But I need sweet potato around them Thanksgivings, around them holidays. I need them. Oh, so the swint pie is a sweet potato pie, and it's bomb. Okay. So when I come back and visit, I'm gonna have to hit up Jonathan Swint and be like, "Hey, bro, what up with that pie though? I'll pay for some good pie. He makes them all year round and shit. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me
You're
that,
gonna have a
baby.
tasting. I'm gonna order one. You're gonna order one, and we just both gonna be sitting there like, mm, mm.
Pop it in that oven. Just get that little nice crisp. Ooh.
I love the sweet potato pie warm out the oven.
Have you
Anytime I eat the pie and I heat it up, I heat it up in the oven. It,
up? Thank you.
in the oven. I
Thank
remember
you.
as a child, my mother make the pies the Monday, and she been to put them on top of the refrigerator. But that one pie, we just keep heating up slices in the oven.
Have to. You have to put it in the oven. You have to like the microwave. You only do that if the oven's broke. When it comes to sweet potato pie, but if that oven is working, especially like any type of Thanksgiving food, always gotta put it in that oven. I don't know something different. Like especially around that time, you gotta put that in the oven.
The
Man, I want
microwave don't do it for you.
nah, and it takes away like microwaves be taking away like flavor, even like nutrition and stuff like that. Like microwaves be taking away. Get away. Get a little. Even if you get a
Put it in the
little mix.
oven. Go play with your phone. Look at TikTok, and then it'll be ready soon. Put the timer on. 10 minutes, 15.
No, let me ask you this: have you had that Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie from Walmart?
Mm, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Mm. I've had better. Like I've. First off, what I'm gonna say is it comes with directions. You know you're supposed to heat it up before you eat it.
Oh yeah, facts.
We know because we're heated up kind of people, but it has directions on the box. You're supposed to heat it up before you eat it. But it lacks. It tastes like it's too much nutmeg and not enough flavor.
Yeah, it lacks. I mean, it was good. Like when I
I
first
mean,
seen it, though.
yeah, we'll give her some respect. She was the first person
Yeah,
to actually put a sweet potato pie out there, all shot out, whatever, you put it out there, you put it on the mainstream. It was a black product, blah, 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 but it could have been better, period.
I think if it was homemade, it would be way better. But it got shipped. It gets shipped to all them stores. So like the fresh out the oven taste, it take a couple weeks sometimes to get to the stores or a couple days, and that fresh out the oven homemade taste just ain't there. I mean, it's good. Like if you need a backup for sure, but I need that. I need that grandma's cooking sweet
Right.
potato
You need
pie.
that. You need that pie lady, the lady who make the good pies. You need a designated spot, a designated whatever the case.
I I'm talking about. I need that homemade. Like as soon as like this, like this, it's just like when it comes fresh out the oven. I just need Auntie Shanita. If you're watching, can you please make me a sweet potato pie? I know that we're in whole different states, but you be making some crazy sweet potato pie.
You
Auntie
know what?
Shanita.
I want one too. Tell her I'll pay her for it. If you say it's that good the way you love pies, I want one too. We gotta get on the list.
Hey Auntie, I got you clientele already. I'll
Yo,
pay
we
too.
gonna we gonna we gonna send it out there. We gonna get Auntie rolling. I'm gonna pay her for the pie. Auntie.
Any black people out there besides Auntie?
We gotta
I
get them to get. We gotta get your address rolling. We gonna have a pie contest. Hey, send
oh
him the
yeah.
pies. You get one, I get one, and we'll go live. We'll eat them. Cause remember, that's how Patty's pies got big. Somebody went live and ate the pie and said it was
Yes,
good.
that video was so funny.
And he ain't getting no check. We don't want no check. Just send us the pie.
Just
I mean,
send
we
me
do
the
want the
pie.
check.
I'm
We
good.
we do
I'm
want we
good
do
with
want the
that.
check though. Wait, let me
Now, if
not
you if you if
repeat
you
that. I do
wanna if you
want we
wanna
do want the check.
write yeah if you wanna write your boy a check, you
We will
can.
take the check. We will
We'll
take the
take the
check.
check for
We'll take
sure.
the check. We'll take the
But we
check.
need that pie too.
But we want the pie. We really want the pie.
The pie. But like we said, that check, if
If there is a check, we'll take it.
if there
But
is
we
a check,
really want the pie.
yeah, we need that pie ASAP. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh, I'm one of those people. I've never tried the
You
Popeye's chicken
did?
sandwich. Nope.
You
Because
did?
my little, I'm trying to go vegan and whatnot. And honestly, a lot of that fast food, like a lot of the fried chicken and stuff, it really mess up my stomach. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
understand.
but I've heard now. See, I've heard good and bad. I've heard some people go, "Oh yeah, it slap." Other people's like, "Yeah, it wasn't all that. It was hyped up." You know what I'm saying? So
It was a good sandwich, but after you stood in line, after you drove around the several stores, after you chased the damn sandwich, then it was like, this is what I was doing. I mean, the sandwich wasn't bad, but the everything that came before it kind of took away from the flavor. Like, damn, it should have came with a pie for all I had to do with it. It should Popeyes. It should come with a pie. Y'all should add a pie with the sandwich, and that would be so good. I would like a pie with my sandwich.
have you ever had a sweet potato pie cheesecake?
Yes, it's good.
Love
It's
it.
good. What? Why you mad at me? Oh, did I haven't had one. No, I never had one before.
I never had one either. I remember one of my peoples told me about it. He was like, bro, like, he was like, bro, ever had a sweet potato pie cheesecake? I was like, wait a minute, what? That's real? He showed me a picture of it. I was like, man, I need somebody to show. I need somebody to change my life out there. I need somebody to change my life. Whoever wants to make a sweet potato pie cheesecake, they're very dangerous. I'm ready. I'm ready for danger.
They gotta be ready for you to be stalking them though, because you're gonna be just standing outside their house like Michael Myers with your spoon, like
Just that spoon, like, where is it at? I'm ready.
it's good. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say it. I just switched it up quick too. Like, no, I never had it. It's really good. I just flipped it. You was mad. I'm like, nah, I haven't had it. It's good.
I
I
need
think
it.
they got to make the sweet potato part first, and then they put the cheesecake on top, and then they let it sit in the fridge.
That is crazy.
So all you would do is get you a deep dish half full of cheesesteak, the half fillet with sweet potato, and finish making it, and then just pour the cheese, you know.
And then put the marshmallows in it too, just to add the
You
little.
you add marshmallows.
I would
Mm,
marshmallows, the cheesecake, and the sweet potato pie.
I'm not gonna judge you. I don't
You
judge. I wonder though. I'll be like, oh, okay. That's not
know
my
what?
thing, but I respect you.
You know what'd be real good though? Sweet potato pie cupcakes with mac and cheese in the middle.
Hmm. I'm with it. I can do it. I see.
Mm-mm. We
I can see
might
that.
it got that because the mac and cheese gonna give it that little that
Listen,
like
the mac and
oh
cheese has to be directly beside the candy yams. So when you said it, my tongue just said, "Yeah, I see that." Because mac and cheese has to be beside the candy yams. That's just the placement.
yep, and
So
then
when
just
you said the cupcake with the I don't know, throw you a little collard green in there, you in it.
ooh
Right,
bro,
exactly.
we coming up with a whole menu right now.
Yeah, they do it. They
Crazy.
do it. They wrap them for real. They that's what they call them, soul rolls. They make the egg. They do the egg rolls. I make a little egg roll. It's okay. You ain't never made an egg roll yet?
Nah, I never had the. I never had. I
Okay.
mean, I've had egg rolls before, but there wasn't really. I don't know. Egg rolls really ain't touch me that
Since
much.
you
Like
since
they
you
was
do
cool.
you said you're doing the vegan thing, you got to find one of them stores. I don't know where you live and what kind of store it would be, but they got the spring roll ones, so you get those, and it's you take the sheet out. Like so, basically, I take the sheet out the freezer, and it takes about 30 minutes to for it to thaw. So by take it out, sit it out, and then start preparing whatever it is that you're gonna put inside of it. And by the time you get done playing with that, then your thing would be thawed. So I usually use cheesesteak. I just recently tried it with like a peach. I made a peach one, like a peach cobbler kind of one. I put, cooked it up like I was gonna make a peach cobbler. But I'm looking forward to making like a veggie one. I just keep thinking, okay, what could I make it with? But whatever it is that you like, you just wrap it in there and roll it any way you want to. Some people use eggs. I don't use eggs. I came across a person from somewhere across the world. She used cornstarch and water, and she just touched it just to seal it, and the water just sealed it. So whatever it is that you like, you could. I put mine in the air fryer, but it was better when you fry it in oil. But you don't like fried, so you could air fry it or just I don't know, rub it with some olive oil, put it in the oven. It'll probably do the same trick for you.
I'm getting hungry already. I'm
I'm
getting hungry.
sorry, I didn't mean to get you hungry. I
Oh
like
no,
food. I get in my zone and just be like, you know what, I should make.
you good. Like I was low key hungry before we even got on this podcast, but I went grocery shopping, so I'll be all right.
I'm
I
trying
gotta
not to
hit.
eat up. I'm trying not
I
to
got.
eat up all my hurricane snacks. And it ain't get here yet. That's the problem. You go shopping, then you want to eat, and then you forget, like, damn, a hurricane coming. I don't want to run out of food.
Yep. She said, "Just stop it now." I I need
We just
I
start
need
talking about food all of a sudden. You started with this sweet potato pie. Now we
it's
making
my
egg
fault.
rolls. Let's make some drinks too while we at it. Get something to drink. What do you drink? Like on a regular basis? Are you a water drinker? Do you still drink Kool-Aid? I mean, do you like sweet tea?
I like I mostly drink water, but I've been juicing and I've been making some crazy stuff. Like I've like there now I'll admit like there's some juices that I've made that were complete nasty. They were
And
good for
you
you.
still drink them?
Oh yeah, like but some of them I had to throw out because it was just like you took a sip and I was like, oh, and I had to like wait a couple minutes. Others, I could chug down a little bit, but the other like I color coordinate my fruit. When you do that, like I remember I had like a it was
I'm
I forgot
mad.
what
He
type
said
of
color
apple.
coordinate the fruit.
Yep. Like it was like a yellow apple. I had like a yellow apple, some yellow carrots, a cucumber, a kiwi, and something else.
So you had yellow kiwi before?
Not a yellow kiwi. It was just a regular kiwi, but
Nigga,
like the
have
kiwi
you
mixed
seen
up
the
with
yellow
it.
kiwi?
I never seen one.
Oh, we gotta look it up. I gotta send you the link. It's
I put
really good.
kale in it too sometimes. Yep, I put kale in too just to have
What did that
fruit.
yellow one taste like?
I can It was good.
It sounds
Like
good.
it was so good. Like I don't like it just tastes like it tastes like well, I have more apples in it than everything, so it tastes like just some really good apple juice. Like I don't like I just
You put
I was
spinach in
just
it.
I put a couple times. Sometimes I did put spinach. Sometimes I did put spinach, kale, and whatnot. But yeah, like I just gotta start writing them down because when I first started juicing, I was just geeked up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna just make anything.
Start
And
filming it.
yeah,
Film
I
it,
just
and then you be like, all right, let's see what it tastes like. That way you'll be like, okay. So you could go back to the film, like, okay, so I put A, B, C. You'll see the whole film and the whole recipe, like, all right, bet. And if
yeah
you taste it, and you be like, this one wasn't good. So you'll remember, like, all right, I gotta definitely save that one. I don't want to do that shit again.
yeah. Cause I put I made someone like I said I made some ones that were gross. Like some of them was gross,
What
but
color was the gross ones? Green.
like some of them was green, some of them was like dark purple, and some of them was even like some of them was even like bright colors. But like I remember like one of them there was like a dark color. I was like, oh, this probably gonna be nasty. Nah, nah, it was slapping. I was like, oh yeah, this it. But then I remembered, I'm like, dang, I didn't even write it down because I was just grabbing random stuff, and I'm like, I'm about to just put this together. I'm gonna put this together because I don't know, I got hooked. Yep, some of them was berries too. Some of them was berries, but like, next time, because I remember my friend, my boy Sam, I let him drink some too, and he was like, I remember, the first one I made, the very, very, very first one, it was one of the best ones I ever made, and then that's where I screwed up because I was like, this one was so good, Rent, and then I just went crazy after that, and then when I got done, like, because I probably made like 20 jars. And
How
then
many good ones did you have before they start getting messed up?
I had more good than bad. I'll say
That's
that. I
good.
had
Son
more good.
ratio.
I had some that I had more good. I had some that were in the middle. Like there was like, this could be better, but it ain't bad. And I've had some bad ones. And I was like, yeah, this is nasty, but I can still drink it, Then I've had the ones where I was like, nah, this ain't it. This nah. We ain't even about to Woo.
Well, okay,
But
so
when
you
I
drink. Go ahead.
but yeah, yeah. Juices, water. That's about it for at least right now. Oh, and I'm obsessed with. I love milk, like not cow milk, but
I was about
like
to say, what kind of
oh
milk?
no, oh no, I don't that cow pus. Oh no, Last time I drank, last time I took a sip of cow milk, I almost threw up. I was like, yeah, never again. Never again. I had a peanut butter sandwich and I was like, I haven't had any cow milk in a couple of years. I can just drink a little bit. When I smelled it, I was like, oh, and it wasn't expired, nothing. But then when I took a sip, I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
What kind of milk
Couldn't.
do you drink?
Almond milk, oat milk, um, any type of plant based milk, honestly, like uh so many. What about you? What you be sipping on? What you like?
I'm sitting here listening to you talk about cow's milk, and I'm like, shit, I just bought some milk today. I'm just gonna eat it with my cookies.
I mean, hey.
It's not affecting me. I was when you said it, I was like, damn, I should get the cookies. I'm sitting there thinking about the cookies right now, like, now
Yeah,
that
them
you mentioned
cooks.
it.
What
But
kind of
everybody
cook
got their own thing.
what kind of cookies you got?
I got some Chips Ahoy cookies. Bebe said we should get some cookies, and I wanted to get some fresh baked cookies, but we ended with the Chips Ahoy. I'm gonna go
You
old
ever
school, put them in the oven.
you ever had the red velvet Chips Ahoy?
I haven't. I'm not really a fan of red velvet. I used to be, but you ever come across some? Well, I came across somebody in my lifetime that was an absolute red velvet fan. So every cake was always red velvet. So I kind of velveted myself to death. So I had enough red velvet for a lifetime.
I feel you. I feel you. I love red velvet.
But
Like
I know when there's a red velvet that I shouldn't turn down.
facts. You gotta know.
They be like, you want a piece of red velvet? I look at it first, like, let me see what I'm turning down. Yeah, I'll have a piece.
Laura says she can't do the red velvet. They even
What kind
got
of cake
red
she like?
velvet. They got red velvet Oreos.
I'm good on that because I know red velvet is a lot of red dye, and I'm allergic to red dye.
Ah,
Like Hawaiian punch is the devil for me.
Hawaiian punch. Ooh, I used to love Hawaiian punch.
It's the devil for me.
Oh,
Mm-mm. It'll make me nauseous. It's coming up.
I gotta stretch my legs real quick. Ooh,
I drink the Hawaiian punch. It's coming all the way up.
all the way up.
Mm-mm. So I'll try not to do the. That's probably why I don't want the red velvet. My favorite cake is yellow. Is basically a yellow chocolate or a good yellow chocolate. Nice, you know how grandma used to make it nice yellow with a nice chocolate. That's the good yellow chocolate. But other than that, maybe a nice coconut pineapple. That's what I
Coconut.
like.
I never had coconut pineapple. I've had coconut, the coconut by itself. I'm not really a fan, but the coconut pineapple, I
The
love
coconut
pineapple.
pineapple.
I'm gonna have to try that because I
I make a
love.
I make a good pineapple upside down cake. I gotta associate the coconut with it, and then I'll be doing it again.
Okay. Now let me ask you this random question: do you put pineapple on your pizza?
You about to judge me? This is a judgmental question. I do. I like pineapples and jalapenos.
I would not judge you at all because I am an advocate for pineapple on pizza. People say, "Oh, that's gross." I'm like, "Have you ever had it?" Some people be like, "Oh, no, but it don't. It just don't go on pizza." How
Get
do
you
you know?
pineapple and jalapenos. It'll change your life. Or throw some green peppers in it. Give a different set of supreme pizza a chance. Pineapples, jalapenos, green peppers, onions, maybe some mushrooms. Give a different. I'm not into olives, but give a different perspective a
Oh,
chance.
see, I love black olives.
The black
My
olive lovers love it. They love it. You can pour the whole jar on it, and they're happy
Yeah,
with that.
I remember my combination before I before I basically went no pork on my fork. My combination for pizza, especially at Papa John's.
Used to work at Papa John's. We had this conversation.
Yeah. But things happen. I ain't eat Papa John's in years. Well, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did have Papa John's not too
So you
long
broke up
ago.
with them and the pizza. The pizza's still good to me.
I ate it a couple months ago because it was free. But
So
I
you ain't trying to
never.
get them no money. You just anti Papa
Man,
John's.
I need a. I need a couple dollars for what they.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the last class action suit because I was in the 2018, then it went to 19, and then it was 20, and then it was where's my money?
Man,
Papa John's, they play too much. But I did
yeah,
get some money when I was there. I got a little change when I was there. I give them a shout out. They helped me get my daughter out of that senior year of high school. I was getting some change. I was in Atlanta. I was getting about $100 a day in tips, and that was years ago.
yeah. I'll admit, during the time they did come in handy.
They come in
But
clutch now, but they be
yeah,
on some bullshit.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
But like
guess anywhere you work.
yeah, anywhere for real. But like my combination for the pizza though, it was pepperoni, pineapples, and black olives.
I like
Oh,
pepperoni, pineapples, and jalapeno was me.
so like with the jalapenos, I don't like. I don't know. I don't know. It was good, but it really didn't like. I don't know. It just didn't like
You
touch
ain't
me
into
as
the
much.
hot.
I mean, I didn't mind it, but I think it was like I don't know. It was just like it didn't taste like up to. I don't know. My taste buds. I would eat it, but then like my taste buds would be like, it could be better. I don't know. It just
Did you make
but
your
I
own
didn't.
pie when you worked there?
Woo! Look,
That's the best part.
when they said, man, when I can make my own food at the food spot, that's what I just love about food jobs. There will always be that one manager. They'll be like, "Oh, you can make whatever you want. You're a hard worker." Oh yeah, all right. There's been times where had a little rage. Somebody, some manager pissed me off or something. Or did me dirty. Oh yeah, probably I'm gonna get my little free food, but I'm gonna get a little bit of extra to make up for your bad attitude. So I had to, throw a little extra, because I was stressed. I had
Your pizza
reasons.
was
I
heavy
was
as shit. You
stressed
had
out.
wings on the pizza.
Not the wings, but those what are those little crispy?
Them poppers, them chicken poppers.
Oh my
You was
god.
making buffalo. You was making ranch with it,
Oh no,
like the
not
chicken.
ranch. Oh no, you did ranch. See, I'm against ranch. Ranch
You
is
anti
my
ranch?
anti-ranch ketchup and mustard.
No ranch, ketchup, or mustard.
I the Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Mustard, the smell of mustard makes me mad. Like when I was a kid, my mom even knew. Like I remember we was at church or whatever, and you know how they would serve like hot dogs. People automatically put ketchup and mustard on the hot dog. My mom used to have to tell the adults because I think they used to tell them, be like, "Oh, Brian's
They
not eating,
automatically do
this."
put the ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, my mom had to tell him like, "Yeah, when you give him his hamburger, you give him his hot dog, don't put nothing on it. Don't put no cheese. Don't put nothing on it because he's not gonna eat it."
You got to use
Like
the word dry.
yeah,
Dry. I want it dry.
yeah, dry, ashy.
I want it dry. When you say dry,
I
there's no
don't.
confusion.
Man, because
Dry.
I would like my mom even like I would get threat. You know how like sometimes you be like, oh no, if you don't eat this food, you gonna get a whooping. You might as well whoop me. I'm not eating no ketchup or mustard. Like it got to that point. Like when you younger, you don't really have a choice. But then as I got older, my mom seen how picky I was with food. Like certain foods, she just like was like, nah, I'm not even gonna try because I know you're not gonna eat it. There's no point of wasting money. And but like for instance, like now a lot especially black people. Now a lot of black people be against me on this one. Church's chicken is gross.
I'm with you.
I could not stand churches.
It's like they don't
I
clean it. They don't clean it. It was slimy.
I was a KFC guy. Like in Canton, there was a Church's chicken and there was a KFC, and they were right beside each other.
I
So
was
you know, my
KFC.
mom, she loved churches. You know what I'm saying? She loved churches, and I was like, okay, you know, as a kid, you know, didn't have a choice to eat there. But then when I got older, she was like, oh, you really don't like churches, do you? I'm like, nope. And she was like, oh, well, that's more churches for me. But if you want, you know, she would let me get KFC, and I was like, cool, I'm okay with that. But churches, ah, couldn't do it. It just no, no, no. And then people be like,
I
"Oh,
was
I did not like
KFC.
churches." Yeah, I was KFC. Yeah, I was
I was
KFC,
KFC.
dog. And then when they shut KFC down on that street, but
Now
churches is
churches,
still
the
up.
biscuit. Now give churches some respect for them biscuits. Not even the biscuit.
Sorry, I can't. Oh, the jalapeno. Oh, nasty, nasty with the jalapenos. Mm-mm. Sorry, churches, you don't get no love from me.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
I'm with
I
you. I'm
tried.
gonna still stay on your side. I'm gonna
I
still
tried.
stick over here with you because the one biscuit alone wasn't gonna be enough. And if you was driving, then I couldn't have got you to pull into the driveway for the biscuits anyway. So we're
I
gonna
would
go
have
to
did it. I
KFC.
would have did it. I would have did it for you. You know, so you can eat. But me personally, you can
Nah,
have all the
we would have
biscuits.
just went to KFC. I'd have ordered. I'd be like, hey, get 6 biscuits and make sure they put some honey in the bag.
Oof. And what was it? What was it? The KFC cornbread they used to have.
I don't recall the cornbread. I must have missed that.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. KFC. Oh, that cornbread was slapping. Like I don't know what they. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know what to say. That cornbread was so different. Like, and it was so sweet too. It was crazy. It was
Mm.
crazy. And I remember, I think they discontinued it like years ago. I was like, what? That was one of y'all best things on the menu. Them
I remember
biscuits
when
was,
they. You remember when KFC came in the bucket?
oh, yeah.
You old school, so you remember the bucket.
Yeah.
When your mom or dad came with that bucket, you looking like
Mm-hmm.
you look out that window, you see that bucket, like, yup, your friends saw the bucket, they knew what it was.
Then they had this. Then they had the but. Then they had the bucket like where it was individual. Like you know, you everybody basically got their own. When they came out
Yeah,
with
it
that,
started separating the buckets.
I always got the chick. For me, I don't know what it was. Bone in chicken, I never really got into. But like chicken tenders with like the boneless, I would smash on those so crazy. So my mom would always give me the chicken tenders. Like she's because you know she would be like, you gotta have, you know, like you gotta have some type of chicken or something. I was like, I want the boneless, the in bone. I'm cool on that. I don't know, like the in bone chicken. Like even I was different. If it looked funny and it smelled funny, I wasn't gonna eat it. Like when you open up chicken with the bones in it, I'll just be looking in. I'll be looking at some of the different colors and all this. I analyze my food like a scientist. It was crazy. I was the pickiest eater in the world, and still am to this day.
You knew that wasn't the chicken wasn't gonna make it for you. You just kept trying to figure it out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on in here.
I was ready to give you know I was the type of one I'll give my food away or I'll trade. I'll definitely trade. Like, oh, you don't like that? Well, I don't like this. Oh yeah, I like that. You can have it. Let's just switch plates real quick. Switch a couple
You've
things
been
around.
negotiating. You've been
Oh
negotiating
yeah. Oh yeah.
circumstances.
Oh yeah. Especially if it was something that I liked. Oh yeah, you can. They were like, you don't like that for real? Nah. You don't like that? Nah. We might as well just we friends now. We friends. Crazy. Oh yeah, Virgo. I'm glad to have you on the show though, but I gotta eat. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm hungry. Plus, I gotta hit the gym and I gotta do a couple other things.
Okay.
How can everybody get in contact with you?
Okay, I'm on Anchor, Spotify, let's see, Apple Podcasts. I got a YouTube. I got a podcast. It's page on Facebook, the Virgo Show Podcast. I am Virgo Vonne on Instagram. The show is called The Virgo Show. I appreciate you, Laura. You've been real interactive. I see
Yeah,
you.
but
I wish
big
I had people friendly like you on my live. I gotta invite you. Come be my friend, Laura. I need a new friend. I need somebody jumping just like you.
shout. She was showing all the love.
All the love, like that's love. Like I ain't
Yeah,
never seen no love like that before. It's like I appreciate you. I need my viewers to come. You need to come coach them. They just be sitting there looking like what you're doing.
yeah. Viewers, y'all can talk.
Y'all
Viewers
could
out
talk and they
there.
don't understand how hard it is for you to. I mean, you kick your bobo, you're gonna say what you're gonna say, but it's nice to have some to know that somebody's chatting with you and could be like, yeah, you're right. I appreciate you.
Facts. But yeah, and I gotta we still got a plan to get me on your show too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta plan that out. It'll happen soon though.
All right, well, go run and do what you gotta do, get you something to eat and have your good old vegan time and get you some almond milk and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have these cookies with my whole milk, my cow what you call it, cow puss.
Help us. Yeah.
I'm working on it right now. When you
So
told me what you like, I said, okay, so tell me what you like. I'll try it and see. I'm an experimentish kind of person.
matter of fact, I'll send you some stuff. I'm gonna send you some stuff you can try and just let me know what it go down.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right.
do what you gotta do.
All right. Y'all heard of y'all make sure y'all go follow the Virgo show.
The
Y'all
Virgo
already
show.
follow the Virgo show. We gonna have
Yeah.
all her social medias listed in the comments. I mean, not in the comment section. I'm tripping. In the description of the episode, so that way y'all can show some love. Virgo, I'm glad you came on the show, and we out.
All right, bye.
We out. We're gonna end the broad.